Imagine the toughest game atmosphere. Now imagine if that was the only basketball you ever knew. Like growing up in New York, you'd either be forced to quit or adapt. So be grateful for the times that are too hard to handle and seek to have as many of those moments as you can find.
Yo.
What up? How it do? How it do? How it do? All right, y'all. Hey, what's going on, man? Here on Sunday, we got a big day coming up here. We have a pretty autonomous shooting session tonight. All right, because only Coach Derek is going to be there. But hopefully Connor Rush will show up. Connor, you're in the audience right now. What's up, Connor Rush? If you're here, check in the comment section as always. So my game is at 7 p.m. So, and shooting session is at 7 p.m. as well. But just know and understand what we're doing. All right. And again, if you're going to be there, it is form shots, which is pretty easy. You just start in close, stay in close. Just shoot your form shot. Add the opposite hand, but don't touch the ball. Make sure that you extend both arms and both tippy toes to its highest extension. If there's more than just two people at the practice, you go into semicircles. All right. I will be there right before the session starts. So, and I will show a few kids how to do all 6 drills, or all 5. Sorry about that. And then after that, we have over the backboard shots. We have the between the legs series. For over the backboard shots, again, just shoot to first one to make 10. And then you see how many times that you can win that in a 10-minute span. All right, so first one to make 10 or first one to make 5, depending on who's there. All right, and if you win one game. See what you can do in 10 minutes. See how many games that you can win in 10 minutes. Then the between the leg series. If you don't remember it, all right, it looks like this. Start with the outside hand. Stutter step, inside, 1, 2, finish on the opposite side for the layup. The next one is the same exact thing, but now you do a step back shot. All right, so it's dribble with the outside hand, stutter step, bounce, jump back, and shoot your shot. Can't believe Dylan missed all of these. Come on, Dylan DeVinny. All right, and then the next one is to fake that one and then cross over to shoot. So it's stutter step between legs behind the back, and then crossover, and then jump shot. There is a fourth one, but the fourth one's really hard. We will skip that one. All right. Other things that we do, or that we're gonna do tonight, include the Legend series, which again is the Manu Ginobili shot. That is my favorite series. That is a fun series. For the Legend series, again, it's 3 different moves. It goes like this and it looks like this, so make sure you guys do this. All right. The first one is the Manu Ginobili layup. Wait, am I gonna do it or is someone gonna do it? Man, if you get me to do it, man, it's a good day. Hurry up. Here we go. All right. So the Manu Ginobili layup, 1, 2, score on that side. Nice shot, John. All right. Then the second one will be the Rajon Rondo. That's coming from straight down the lane line. And it's doing the same thing. Again, you want to mimic the other moves so that they don't know which one that you're doing. And Rajon Rondo literally always does this one. Fake, keep the ball high. I kind of lowered it, and then a hook shot. Seriously, why am I out here doing these moves? Did I not trust this group or something? Usually John does not do moves. I mean, I just embarrass other people, but it's okay. I guess I'm doing it right now. I must have had a good day that day. All right, last one is drop baseline. I fake high, keep it high, turn, fake again, and then left-hand shot right there. All right, that's the Akeem Olajuwon, and that's what you want to do. All right, and then the last one is scissor jump shots. That's just going 1, 2, 3, shoot your shot. All right, and you guys can play with that one again, just like the over the backboard game. You can go first one to 5 wins, and then stop the game, start back over, and see who can make it to 5 first. For this one, you can also do the countdown game, where you can give everyone 3 points to begin with, and then do the countdown game for jump shots, where you each start at 3, and then you count down every time that you make one. If you get to 0, you stop, and then you higher your score to 4, and everyone else stays at 3. So the games eventually will get even. I do this whenever we have older kids and younger kids, or good players and bad players together, because this game evens it out. All right, Finn Kaufman. Let's see, Finn. I'm hoping you log out for trivia. If you win the month. My whole family's on the Wi-Fi. Oh man, I do know that. Let me see. We aren't doing the trivia quite yet, but the trivia score is 10-9. And we have 2 more days of the trivia. This is a big day for Finn Kaufman, man. He's on a 18,000 month consecutive streak. All right, Connor Rush has won once, and that was like in the medieval times. We will see who wins today. Probably got that in about 7 minutes. All right, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna go straight down with it this time. I have a little keypad here. I don't know if you can see it, but I can't even raise it up. It's all right. Here's my keypad right here. All right, so you can see it. It's a little keys, and I go straight across usually, like that. Today I'm gonna go like this. All right. So I'm very, very fancy with my whole setup here, and that's just who I am, man. That's how I roll. All right. So we're gonna start off with the homework. All right. Checking out the homework. Who do we have here? We got Connor doing the over the backboard shots and free throws and shots. So he did some of the workout for tonight already. Great job, Connor. Bed shots for Noah Masseth. Noah, if you're out there, you have your comment section set on no one can comment. I was gonna leave some comments on your videos. I try to watch most of the videos, so I try to leave some comments. Once I get a whole bunch of coaches, I'll make sure that every video gets commented on. But understand that if you have it so that I can't leave comments, then I can't leave comments. So just assume that we're watching, I suppose. All right. Oh, Noah's down now. There you go, Noah Masseth. All right. So which is 5 o'clock your time. I have been missing trivia because all my practices are at 4 o'clock. Who has practice at 4 o'clock? That's actually a pretty decent practice time. You get to go home early to do homework. All right, let's move on. Again, make sure you guys are doing the homework. The monthly homework is almost done. We only have two more days of the monthly homework, and then we start our harder ones. Technology standards, exactly. We start our harder ones, which is the push-up. The push-up homework is for February. So February is push-ups. All right. And Finn Kaufman was a killer in it last year. Did so many freaking push-ups. He probably messed up the floorboards in his house. I mean, he was cranking out so many push-ups. You would be amazed how skinny he still was. All right. But great job. We will see who does the most push-ups this year. All right. It's a very, very great one because strength is so important for basketball. All right. Moving on to our story of the day. Watch it.
When challenged to do something out of your nature, be proactive by 1, asking for help so that you're held accountable. 2, start with baby steps and then slowly increase your load. And 3, constantly envision the end result and proving all the doubters wrong.
All right, so that's a pretty important one. Let's just break that all down right now. All right, when tasked to do something outside of your nature, all right, that means that you're uncomfortable basically. You're not one to. I'm not a very clean person, but I do challenge myself all the time to keep my room clean, to keep my workstation clean, and stuff like that. It's not in my nature, however. It's uncomfortable for me to try to do that. It's also uncomfortable for me to run, but I had to do that for basketball. Uncomfortable for me to lift, but I do that. Some people love lifting. Some people love running. Some people, when they don't run every day, they get anxiety attacks and stuff like that, right? So it's in their nature. If you are challenged to do something outside of your nature, especially if it's hard work, all right, you can accomplish it in 3 ways, all right? You want to be proactive in these 3 different ways. Proactive means you're not just standing still, but you're going out and actually taking on the challenge. You're not just waiting for luck to just hit you and blindside you, okay? So 1, you have to ask for help. All right. One, you ask for help so that you're held accountable. All right. When you ask for help, one, they can actually help you do it, right? But two, as soon as you ask for help, man, they're going to be like, yo, I thought that you wanted to do this. It's like you brought someone else on board. Basically, it's like if you're selling your own ship and you're out in the middle of the ocean, you don't have to worry about much besides dying. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. But at the same time, maybe you're not a sailor. And like if you die, they'll be like, at least he made it that far. But if you ask for help, that's like bringing someone else on your boat. And now you can't just let it drown. Now you can't just let yourself die because now you're bringing someone else down with you. Now you've set up cameras and you put it up there. So now if you die, everyone's going to see it. You've told everyone that you want to like quit smoking now or something like that, and then they see you smoking behind the apartment building, and they'll be like, "Dude, I thought that you said that you were gonna quit." When you ask for help, you put yourself on the spot. All right, and yes, they can help you out, but also they're helping you out just because you asked. The moment you said it out loud, it became something real. And that's what a lot of people are afraid to do. So when I say, who wants to make it to the NBA? You see like small hands go up. No one's like, I do, because they know in 2 years when you're like, I thought that you wanted to make it to the NBA, they're going to be called out, right? So ask for help. That would be the most proactive thing that you can possibly do in regard to like reaching your goals, or when you're challenged to do something outside of your nature. The second thing, start with baby steps and then slowly increase your load. You can't just start off like full blast, master blaster, okay? No. Start off with baby steps, even if you're doing the entire thing in just increments. All right? You don't want to just put yourself out there, but you do want to make sure that you're continually going forward fast enough so by the time that you are going full speed, that you have enough time to accomplish your goals. That's why you shouldn't start this journey of making it to the NBA when you're a junior. It's a little too late, buddy. All right? So start off in first grade. Take baby steps to get there, but don't take a whole year or two to get full speed. I mean, like a month or two. All right, 6 months at max. All right, so pace yourself, push yourself, and then you get up to full speed, but you start off with the baby steps. Don't overindulge yourself too fast. All right, the third one is to constantly envision the end result and proving all the doubters wrong. Yo, that's when you put a picture of your sworn enemy on your mirror. You look at it every single day. That's why you change your wallpaper to, I got mine's 50 All-Stars right there, our logo, but you can change your wallpaper to the list of your goal. You can change it so that you have all the haters that like tweeted about you, put their tweets up there. Like Steph Curry looks for bad tweets during halftime to inspire himself. All right, you envision yourself succeeding the entire time. You just picture it, and you manifest it. All right, and then once you do all those three things, then you have something. All right, let's see. When mine is at 4 to 6, what are you guys talking about? That's when I come to the workouts. I didn't eat enough. I still don't. I don't know how to turn on comments. Oh, okay. You do it as you edit your video. It's one of the options. As you add your video, as you upload it, it says, do you want comments? Or you can press edit, and then you can change it if you want. And then once you save it one time, it'll repeat those settings every other time. Let's see. For real, Connor, quality over quantity. I hate running, but love lifting. I'm skinny. Running bums. Too many calories. I don't even know what that means. No pacing yourself. All right. Anyways, let's move on. Going straight down the list. What do we have next? We got the picture of the day. John, you used to be against that. No pacing yourself. No, I think that there's definitely a limit. You do have to step it up. I don't need like a first grader never skipping a workout. That's a little too much. All right, but like 5 days a week, sure. And then within like a few months, then 6 days, then 7 days. Or if you've never played basketball before, or you're like just starting on a program, don't just go 7 days. And I've learned that because people have just like died. They're just like, let me do it right away. And it's like, nah, ease into it so that you don't quit. All right. Too many people try to just jump straight into the freaking like river, and then they get swept away. But I guess if you're a special human being, you can handle it. But overall, people can't handle that. So it's just the way that it is. Remember the Miles story about St. Mary's College? Got to sprint. Exactly. But again, can't just jump into it. I actually went out there and practiced several times before that. We would practice sprinting around the a track. Trying to just jump into something is not the smartest thing in the world. Let's check out our picture of the day. Oh, yeah, Joe Burrow. I really don't know who this guy is, nor do I follow football that much, but I do know that the Cincinnati Bengals suck. I don't know why. I just know that the Cincinnati Bengals suck. I guess that they've won two Super Bowls in the past. But they're supposed to be a sucky franchise, and I don't think that Joe Burrow got the memo. Kansas City was supposed to win. They didn't because Joe Burrow didn't get the memo. All right, guys. Derek Valdez, Coach Derek said it. He goes, "Remember what you're always saying, John, about remembering and forgetting who sucks. What you want to do is remember that most players out there suck, especially if they're your age. They suck. And then what you must forget is that you suck. Just forget about it. Remember that they suck. Forget that you suck and go out there. And, it's so hard to change a culture, man. The Cincinnati Bengals are supposed to be bad. When you get picked first, it's for a reason. It's because the other team was that bad. And he got picked first, and he makes the Super Bowl because they changed their entire culture overnight, basically. Or they got lucky. I don't even know. But this is a pretty solid win. And I think for you guys out there, don't worry about which team that you're on. Just make it happen. So many people would have just tried to just get off the Bengals or get off Minnesota Timberwolves or whatever. That's the easiest way. Or get off Oklahoma City Thunder like Kevin Durant did, right? There's so many shortcuts in life, and these guys didn't take it, and I commend them because, again, being the franchise that is basically made fun of, like the Clippers, the Nuggets, all right, the Bengals, it's a hard thing to overcome because no one wants to be a part of that. The Knicks are up there. They're just, laughable, and it doesn't matter. You are the identity of this team. You can change it because every team at some point in time wasn't great. Unless it was like the Yankees, who've been great for 100 years. But yes, that's amazing what they've done. And seriously, even when I say, I'm like, the Bengals are in the Super Bowl? The Bengals. I can't think of a worse team, a worse franchise to make the Super Bowl. If the New York Jets made it, I'd be like, oh, okay, within the realm of possibility. But the Bengals made it. All right, really, really great. Joe Burrow is tough. Mike Lennon is the best QB. I'm sure. Remember the Mile High story about? Okay, we talked about that already. All right, moving on. We got our high school stuff. Stuff that we are not doing tomorrow for the Monday workout. All right, but we got the clap dribble, pick and roll, flip flop, fly drill, trick dribbles, press break, give and go, triangle cuts for shots. These are all the things that we did last. I want to say Friday. Sounds about right. All right. Then moving on, we got our quote of the day. Do not put the Nuggets and the Knicks in the same conversation. Exactly. They're both joke franchises. First, today's quote, or tomorrow's quote is be humble. All right. Of course, this is right here, the guy in the picture. He is, who's that? Barack Obama, I believe. All right. No. Is it Kendrick Lamar? I don't know. I can't keep track of all these guys. All right. But yes, be humble. All right. When you go out there, yes, there's a certain cockiness that you do need. But at the same time, humility actually can help you out so much. So it depends on when you use it, okay? You don't want to be so cocky that you're like, I don't need to work out ever. Okay. And you don't want to be so humble that you're like, oh yeah, we can't beat that team. We're just the worst. No, guys, switch those two things, okay? All right? You want to be cocky about whoever you're playing, you're going to kick their butt. You want to be humble in the fact that, you need to keep working. Even if you're the number one player in the entire world, you're not good enough. And, just be like, so those two things are balanced. But humility is a huge thing. So make sure that you are humble. Make sure that you do respect your, I told you to think that your opponent sucks, right? But yeah. They are going to suck if you do all the right things. At the same time, don't expect them to miss a three-point shot. Don't expect them to not be able to drive left. Don't expect them to just to be weak on defense and that they're gonna have the easiest day. So you have to balance those two things. And I know that it sounds like I'm saying opposite things, but I'm not. It's a bipolar human being that is able to really succeed in sports. Okay, you have to think that the room is on fire 1 second. And then to be like, nothing's going to harm me the next second. And then you have to think those things at the same time most seconds. So that's the weird part about all this stuff. All right, hold up. Be humble. Exactly. All right. Taj Gibson is the GOAT. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. All right. Moving on. We got our middle school stuff. This is stuff that we will be doing on Monday. We got judgment shots, 7-minute shooting, cops and robbers, pump fake to escape dribble, battle ropes, and then backboard alley-oop. All right, when we do judgment shots, I will tell you to stare at them from either the side or the front, and I will tell you either to like watch their extension, to watch their feet or whatever, and whatever piece of the puzzle that I tell you to watch, you have to say, no, they didn't do it, or yes, they did do it correctly. All right, and then you rotate shooters. So I want you to judge everyone that is shooting, so that when you shoot, now you don't want to be a hypocrite, okay? So you're going to be thinking about your shot extra because of this as well. So then when we put all those pieces together, then you have a perfect jump shot. For 7-minute shooting, again, the record is 43. I'm thinking about doing a top 10, and I think I'm going to do it through YouTube. So if you film yourself doing the 7-minute shooting, right now, the record is 43. We have that on film. We're looking for a second place. You know what? I think Blake Bastani has filmed it. Maybe Dylan Devaney has filmed it. So we probably have a top 3. I think theirs are about 25, maybe. All right. I'll find out, and I will reorder the list as you're in the top 10. So even if you get one, it counts. All right. So we will probably film this one. We'll film it, and whoever comes on Monday will have a score. I'll put like maybe our 2 best shooters on their own court, so that with some cameras on you guys, so we can film it. Yeah. So we'll at least have a top winner if they make their 5 in a row. Again, it's 20 layups on either elbow, switching elbows and switching hands, and then 5 in a row from the elbow, and then you shoot 3s for the score. All right. Efficiently. Okay. So pump fake to escape dribble, that's pump faking, and then escape dribble with 2 big slides to either the right or to the left to shoot your shot. It's a big Klay Thompson move. For battle ropes, that's what we do during warm-ups with our inertia ropes that we use. And again, it's for core power. And the backboard alley-oops is just for timing, for rebounds, for alley-oops, things like that, just to understand how to be a great basketball player. 1 dribble in, 2 hands, toss off the backboard, keep sprinting, catch, relocate, and score. Finn, I realize you put about the Nuggets. I never want to see that again. I was waiting for your reaction. All right. Bowl is now in Boston, I think, right? Wait, don't they also have Taco Fall? Or did they have Taco Fall? They're just going for a monster lineup. The Monstars. All right. Now we got some trivia question. We got the 2 trivia leaders right here with us today, so it's going to be a battle. All right. The trivia question is this. In what year did women first compete in the Olympic sport for basketball? All right. And what year did women first compete in Olympics for basketball? That is the question of the day. And first one to put the answer, it's going to be Finn. We know it's going to be Finn. But maybe it'll be Connor, possibly. All right. I got to clutch this. We have no bowl. All right. I think it's why you guys are typing. I'm saying the questions, and you're not able to look it up fast enough. Because Finn Kaufman just said 1976. See? And that is the answer. I mean, it's not even close. Finn Kaufman is a murderer at trivia. All right? And he wins again for this month. Man, Connor couldn't bring it down to the last day. It's all right, though. But, yes, the Soviet Union won the gold medal, going undefeated in the 5-game, 6-team round-robin tournament. The United States took silver. All right? So it's the Soviets, man. The Soviets got us. Nike. How do you say it? Spasiba. There you go. That's all that I know. I forgot all my Russian. Dobre utro. Dobre noche. All right? That's all the Russian that I know, I think. Besides bad words. Of course I got those. I won't give you guys those. But yes, Connor, you lost. Nice guess, Connor. 1900s? 9 years after the sport was invented, Connor, really? 1976, Noah, little too slow, Noah. Nice try, though. All right, moving on. We got our elementary stuff again, stuff that we will not be doing, but stuff that we did, that we will be doing on Wednesday. All right, twist passes, no-look passes, one-on-one defense only, closeouts to slides, mid-post series, and post progression. All right, for all these things, again, for twist passes, we do twist passes as we come toward a defender, okay? We want to make sure that we're not passing the ball across our body with our right hand toward the left, our left hand toward the right, but also we want to twist to add an extra layer of protection from the defense so that they don't tip the ball. You guys are passing. If you ever get the ball tipped, it's your fault, okay? One, you shouldn't be passing it. His hand's there. Just stop. Two, you're probably not twisting or passing the ball with the correct hand. Three, if he is there while you're twisting, well, then just go around him for a basket. All right, they can't stop you everywhere because the human body is not that big. And if you are being guarded by a guy so fat and with arms so long, oh my God, he must be slow. Go around him, okay? That's a freak of a player. You must have made it to some weird league. All right, for no-look passes, I'm telling you, get an Android. It's got to be the religion or something. This is ridiculous. All right. For no-look passes, again, we like to do our Magic Johnson fake, and then throw it like that. That's actually my favorite no-look pass. But we do have several others. And I think we even have a no-look pass within our plays system. Okay. If you look at our plays, and if you ever look at our plays are right here. All right. If you click on our page, you can find our plays under curriculum. You can find our plays under the elite team, but you can also find our plays just right here under the team playbook. All right, and this play called right. All right, this play right here called right. If you click it, this is kind of like a no-look pass. He comes up, pass, and then back door, and he's right there. He's going to catch, put the ball right here, and he's kind of glancing, but he catches it to his knee, and then a backdoor pass to the open side. The play doesn't happen this fast, but anytime that we pass the ball to the top of the key right there, anytime that the ball is right here with this guy at the free throw line, the empty side wing cuts to the basket. You don't have to pass it to him, but you can. That's the first pass that you look at. If he doesn't get it, he goes through. Second pass is this guy switching sides to look for the high-low. Then you look for your layup. If you don't have that, you can pass it back out. All right. So know that the play right is with a no-look pass, sorta, sometimes. All right, if you have it. All right. Anyways, moving on, we got our one-on-one defense only. This is when there's just the total, like, balls on defense to be like, yo, check up. It's your ball 10 straight times, and I'm going to stop you 10 straight times, homie. Like that. And then you get 10 straight times on defense. And it's your goal to stop them all 10 times, or at least to stop them like 9 times, something like that. And you want this thought in the games, okay? You want to get better at defense. You want to figure out the offense. So you want to put all those defensive things together and not even care about being on offense. That's how much you should love playing defense, okay, and learning how to do it like that. Closeouts to slides. I go to Sierra Canyon. That's personal information. Let's see. Closeouts to slides. It's coming from the baseline, closing out. When you close out, make sure that you sprint. And then your last 5 feet of steps are small, choppy steps with your hands up and your elbows in. As you get closer to them, your hands go up so that you can protect any potential passes, or you can challenge their shot without jumping. And then your hands go out so you can be in a good defensive position. Okay, depending on what side the ball is on, the side that the ball is on, depending on whether they have it here or there, that side remains up so that you can trace the ball. The other hand comes toward their belly button so you can just distract them from getting some swipe throughs. All right. But for this particular thing, the closeouts to slides, as soon as you get to the closeout point, we'll have the ball behind our back and either go right or to the left real quick. And then you're going to make sure that you close out and then slide with the correct foot. So if you're going toward the right, because that's where they fake the ball, take a huge step with the right foot and then slide all the way to the sideline. Then you slide all the way to the baseline, and then you sprint back in the back of the line. And then we continue this to get stronger and stronger and stronger and to understand our closeouts. For games, we want to close out so that they're uncomfortable for their shots, so that we're forcing them to the baseline on drives, and just to make their lives on offense chaotic and hazardous. For mid-post series, that's spinning the ball out and catching it on the free throw line and then showing your big foot with the ball high, and then looking for your shot. Rip through for a layup, rip through for a spin move, or rip through for a fake spin. We do all 4 of these moves as a progression. And speaking of progressions, the last one is post progression. All right, catch the ball in the post, look over your shoulder and wait, and then you take a big step middle for a hook shot, big step middle, spin back for a hook, big step middle, pump fake, rip through. All right, or what is the last one? There's one more. Wait, step middle for hook, step middle, spin back for hook shot. Oh yeah. Step middle, fake the spin back for the dream shake. There you go. That's all 4 of them. All right, and that's my time. I have a game tonight. You guys have some shooting workout tonight. Make sure that you get your shots up. If you want to bring a coin to gamble, you can bring a coin to gamble again. That was the first time. Last week was the first time that Connor's ever lost at the 3-point contest. It was also the first time that he bid a coin against someone who wanted to bid a coin. He was nervous. You can't prove to me otherwise. The only way that you can prove to me otherwise is if you win today. All right? So try to bid again. Don't forget that our quote of the day tomorrow is to be humble. All right? I will see you guys soon. All right? Make sure you guys keep posting those workouts, and cue my music.
I've been through it on this madness, yo. Nairobi, are you ready for this? I don't think so. Go get ready, big man thing. My people crazy, you better like it. Go get ready, my people crazy, you better like it. Kuta, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Pretty girl, Kuta, wonder, it's a dazzle thing and never surrender. Go get busy, man. It's a freaky time. That's how we do it, man. It's a party time. We can end it, but what baby? It's a dazzle thing, karibu tu caliente. Give me this front fight, girl, I'm here to conquer, girl, In the business, I'm dangerous. My trigger on the baddest. The party just started. My body's in a hurry. I enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. Enter. Looking for a bad boy in the place. Ain't nobody bad. Aubrey, I'm a bigger man. Careful, girl. Shock you in this reggaeton 10 times, girl. Good wonder. It's a dazzle thing.